Hello, we are in Erlenberg. Encounter from the North spawn with winnieANKA in his Pz38nA. The little secret tank everybody hates, but actually is very good if you figure out how to play it well. There are two scouts apiece. By the way, this is a Hall of Fame film. He moves into first place with this mission, and one artillery apiece. Good mix of other tanks on the enemy team. His team only has one TD, so they have more mediums. They'll be a little bit more mobile, and this is a map where, boy, it can really change. You can end up going east-west, and usually there's somebody that goes down into cap and forces everybody to deal with them, but it doesn't always work out like that. So off he goes towards the castle. This tank lacks a lot of agility. However, it has decent top-end speed. It has really good view range for its tier. And once you learn how to deal with the agility issues, it can become a little monster on the battlefield. Switches over to APCR to get a little bit more pen. Something you have to do a lot in the tank. If you want to run it and do really well with it, you'll probably lose money on a lot of battles with it because you want to run APCR with this gun. I mean, when you have a weak target, you can switch back to AP, but overall APCR gives you a better performance by a large margin. Matilders are tough to pen from the front. From the side, you slice right through them, but from the front, they're difficult. And he finally gets the pen and kill. So early on, they have a 2-tank lead, about to be 3 tanks, I think. Now it's 3 going on 4, because this KV-1's going to die. He can shoot it from the side very easily. Here we go. Also, he shoots the bottom, the lower glacis, and gets the same result. So his teammates are trying to force the issue on cap, which not always a good thing. You have a 2-tank lead, and if you have 3 people capping, you're evening out the fight by taking guns out of the fight. So sometimes capping hurts you. In this case, they have enemy right there shooting back. It's not as bad as in other instances, but still. This is a map where you want the other team to cap and you pick them off while they do. There's the bishop. That'll take a couple shots to kill, unless he gets an ammo rack. But should be no problem. Here we go. He can shoot the guy and he can't see him back, so that's perfect. Oops, now he moves up. He's going to have to go in and do it here. He wants to get on that side of the map anyway, really. Guy fires but didn't come close to hitting him. Now he's going to die. He just needs to go. Go, 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 kill him. Don't give him a chance to reload and get set up. another shot so he can stop and take a good aimed in shot here. Gets the kill. 4 tanks to go. And now the whole goal is just to sneak up behind people and blast them with your mega cannon. Well, you wish it was a mega cannon, it's not. But you can still blast them. Especially the back of a KV-1. You'll go through that easily if he chooses to. I think he's moving up here to see what else is hiding back here before he engages. There's the Pz. Oops. Now he has to choose who he's going to shoot first. Taking out the TD because the TD can blast a little bit harder. And now the Pz3 is about to die. 67 can put some hurt on you, so he took him out first. As you can see, the Pz3 just doesn't have the same firepower. At least not with that gun mounted. Overall, you don't worry about him too much. Oops. He's going to back down the hill, try to get concealment, and then come out somewhere where he doesn't have to play a ring around the rosy. Because Pz38 just it's not good at that. It can't turn very well. It can go fast straight, but it can't turn. It's down to just him against 3 tanks. Oh, and they broke cap. That probably wasn't a good idea. They should have stayed on it and won. Now 2 of them came off cap. They want to kill him. They're going to pay the price for this. Pz3 is. Oops. He has to move out though because different tanks have shots on him. So he should have, when he came across the hills here and went north across the hills, he should have stopped and taken out that KV-1S. He had a chance to do it from his back. He could have pinned him real easy and taken him out with a couple shots. But he chose to see what was up farther north, and now that's haunting him a little bit. Because he could have been facing 2 tanks instead of 1. And as you can see, it just would have taken 2 or 3 shots. The guy would have been dead. Bam. Now it's 32 seconds to go. He's going to have to hurry. Hopefully get a reset here. Oh, come on, take the shot, take the shot. He has trouble panning from the front. He has to go for the viewport. He's going to run out of time. There's game over. As you can see, the tanks like that are hard to pen from the front. It's just the way it is. You have to get to the side of them if you want reliable penetration. He didn't have a chance to do that. He ended up in the battle getting a top gun, which gave him the courageous resistance bonus, which boosted him up to 2046 XP. He had 1,684 damage, and he ended up with 6 kills. Was 39 of 50 for 78% shooting. Had 6 spots and 377 spotting damage. He lost 10,075 credits because, like I said, this tank, if you want to run it at peak efficiency, is frequently a money loser because you want to run APCR to get the better penetration. And he only had, I can't remember what he started with. I think 15 rounds of APCR, which is a little bit light. You want to carry more than that. He ended up with driving around 3.47 kilometers, and he survived the fight. Got a Top Gun, Fire for Effect, and Bruiser, so his battle score is 2,086, which puts him in first place. Always sucks to go into the Hall of Fame on a losing battle, but he definitely did his share in the fight. He's a scout and gets 6 kills. You can't fault what he did. The only issue I had is when he came across to the north, he should have stopped and taken out that one heavy, and that may have altered the outcome in his favor. But I also understand him wanting to see what was farther to the north before he got engaged. So that's one of the ones where you look at it again and go, darn it, I wish I would have done it the other way. But at the time you make the choice, you don't realize how it's going to play out. So all you can do is watch your videos and learn, and try to remember that the next time you play. From European server in his Pz38nA, showing off an often overlooked or neglected scout that's somehow in the medium line, winnieANKA. Happy hunting.